My name is Michelle Flora, and I want to be a writer and director. For a long time, I've loved acting, and I love writing songs, writing stories, all of that. But I think that I've really come to like script writing just within the last few years. I think that stories are such a great way to communicate an idea to people. I think they're just the best way that we can communicate to people, and my hope is to communicate something about God to people through stories, and I think that film is such a good way of doing that. And I like the visual aspect of that as well, and just all of that coming together to explain something almost in a metaphor, but something that really resonates with people. When I was going to school for psychology, I just felt like there was a big piece really missing, and I just really wanted to get back into theater and acting and all of that. And so at that point I started looking for something else and found the school in Australia for acting, and I thought, yes, that's definitely where I need to be. And so then I left and went there, and I think that whole experience just really just fueled the fire in me, being around other creative people that had these really amazing dreams, and you look at them and you say, well, you can so do that, you can totally do that if you want to. I see that in you, I know that you can do that. And then realizing that they see the same thing in me, it's really encouraging, and it makes you just feel like going for it. When I got back, I started doing things for church and like directing and writing and coordinating all of a bigger production and being in charge of that. I just remember distinctly feeling like, yes, this is what I have been wanting to do for such a long time. Like this makes me feel alive. And I think just that feeling is really confirming, like, yeah, this is the direction that I want to go into. Well, I thought when I got back from school and came back from Australia that I would just jump into the acting side of things more, and I did a little bit of that, but then I just kind of got into more of the routine of just working, and then realizing that if I don't actively pursue this, that nothing's going to happen with that. And that's when I decided that I need to go back to school for writing and really start making myself work towards this again. It's just the constant pushing forward. And now I'm going to school for creative writing for entertainment, and hopefully in the future I will have my own production company and be making my own films with a group of people that has a similar vision to myself. I think there's nothing more rewarding than finally doing what you love to do and seeing it all come together and creating something. Especially what I love, creating things with other people and collaborating with them and just seeing what you can come up with. There's nothing like it. It's just like creating something out of nothing, and it's just such a beautiful thing to be part of. I would say that, God has gifted all of us with such creativity, and sometimes we put limits on ourselves and think that it's not possible. And I always wonder, how God looks at us and what He thinks, because He's put these dreams inside of us, and He's put these things inside of us that He wants us to do, and we all have those passions and dreams. So we can't let fear get in the way of that, get in the way of us feeling like we can't do this, because we were created to do these things that we have passions for, and we can't forget that. This is my adventure. Go paint your adventure.